Well, folks, those pesky liberals on Wall Street, those uber left, ultra woke big banks in America, are warning us right now that Donald Trump's plan to put a 20% tariff on every single good coming into the United States is basically going to destroy the economy. Now, this is a common thing we have heard from economists across the board for many months now, ever since Trump first proposed the 20% tariff idea. We know that these tariffs lead to higher prices for U.S. consumers. Or at least, people who pay attention know that. As we all know, there are plenty of Trump supporters who are only learning that now, instead of learning that before they voted for him, but, hindsight's always 20/20. But now we have one of the chief economists for Morgan Stanley. Again, definitely not a uber-liberal organization. We're talking about Wall Street banks, the people that love Republicans and deregulation and tax cuts and everything the GOP has to offer. And they are telling us that we are in for a, quote, big negative shock to the economy when Donald Trump's tariffs go into place. Now, here's the thing, though. They don't know how Donald Trump is going to implement his tariff plan. And they say that if he does it incrementally, over maybe months and months and months, maybe a year or two, in that case, we're only looking at, slow economic slowdown, but still economic slowdown. The impact is not going to be as immediate if Donald Trump just kind of does it over time. But they say it'll still be devastating for the economy. Their biggest fear, however, is that he implements all of the tariffs on all of the goods all at once. That is where the big negative shock to the economy comes in. And it would immediately, they say, plunge us into a recession, which of course you can't immediately be plunged into a recession, as a recession is typically defined as a period of low or negative growth or no growth, low employment, lower economic activity that lasts several months. So technically can't be plunged immediately into a recession, but all of these economists and the Wall Street bankers are clear that we're going to be in a recession because of Donald Trump's tariff plan alone. When you add to that his plan for mass deportations, which will also drive up consumer prices, that recession starts to look more like a possible depression. An actual economic depression here in the United States is what these economists, again, including those from those, Wall Street banks, are telling us is going to happen. One way or another, if Trump does what he says he's gonna do with both the mass deportations and the tariffs, it's Depression City, folks. And you can't say we didn't warn you. You can't say the economists didn't warn you, although these Wall Street bankers could have, said this before the election, maybe had a little more impact, but, again, hindsight. But economists were warning us. People in the media were warning you. All of us telling you the same thing. And it's based on history. It's based on what's happened in the past. This is how this works. Trump doesn't understand that, or he chooses to not understand it. And hundreds of millions of people are going to suffer as a result of this. That much is clear. One of today's video sponsors is Miracle Made. Did you know that traditional bed sheets can actually harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat? It can lead to acne, allergies, stuffy noses, and it's just plain gross. Miracle Made offers a whole line of self-cleaning antibacterial bedding such as sheets, pillowcases, and comforters that prevent up to 99.7% of bacteria growth and require up to 3 times less laundry. These sheets are infused with silver that prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more gross odors. Miracle Made uses silver-infused fabrics inspired by NASA, and their sheets are thermoregulating and designed to keep you at the perfect temperature all night long, so you get better sleep every night. Miracle sheets are luxuriously comfortable without the high price tag of other luxury brands, and they feel as nice, if not nicer, than bed sheets used by some 5-star hotels. And it's designed for your skin. Stop sleeping on bacteria. Bacteria can clog your pores, causing breakouts and acne, and you can sleep clean with Miracle. Now, I've been using Miracle Made bed sheets for nearly 2 years now, and I absolutely love them. They help keep me cool throughout the night, which means I get better sleep because I'm not waking up all throughout the night from being too hot. So go to trymiracle.com/ROF to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo code ROF at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product that it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/ROF and use the code ROF to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/ROF to treat yourself.